What is going on here?
It's over, Hank.
I mean, it could be the weather and stuff, like storms further south or whatever.
Does it have to do with the horn?
You brought the horn back.
Maybe it's the horn.
Fuck.
Is it not letting us go live?
Hang on a minute. Yeah, I have people telling me it's good. But the only problem is I can't. Oh, okay. I think we're good now. Are we
Yeah.
good now, everybody? Everybody back in here? Better. Awesome.
Yay!
Sorry, guys. We do apologize about that.
Technical
All right,
difficulties, like I said.
we're gonna pick up from where we left off at. So I am not gonna start all over again.
Nope.
Anyways, thank you everybody for coming back in and dealing with that. Sorry.
You're at deputies respond immediately, or do you want me to go ahead and read?
Yes, please, because
No
I'm still
problem.
collecting my.
I got
shit
you.
back here.
I got you. I always have it in front of me.
I have
We're good.
anxiety now.
It's gonna be okay, I promise.
You're fine. It's all good.
Here, you want to read his section and I'll read mine?
Smack the gavel. Oh, you go ahead.
Deputies responded immediately. They began documenting timelines, searching the property, and interviewing family members, trying to determine the last confirmed sighting of Athena. At this point, investigators had no way of knowing exactly what had happened. Had she wandered away? Was she injured somewhere nearby? Had someone picked her up? Or was she abducted? Every possibility had to be considered. But as investigators continued building their timeline, they learned that a package had been delivered to the property that afternoon. That information immediately stood out, not because anyone believed the driver was responsible, but because investigators now had a precise point in time connected to someone who had been at the property. Delivery records are detailed. They include timestamps, GPS coordinates, assigned drivers, route information. Those records would soon become invaluable. Excuse me. Meanwhile, Athena's family wasn't thinking about GPS records or delivery logs. They were searching, calling out her name, looking behind buildings, checking nearby roads, and hoping every passing minute would end with Athena running back to them. They still believed there was a chance she would be found safe. As daylight faded into darkness, that hope remained. The community began rallying around the Strand family. Volunteers arrived, search teams expanded. Athena's photographs spread rapidly across social media. People across Texas who had never met her suddenly knew her face and were praying for her safe return. No one yet knew that investigators were about to uncover a lead that would change the entire direction of the case.
The routine package delivery that had seemed so ordinary only hours before that was about to become the centerpiece of the investigation. Detectives began tracing the delivery route, they identified the driver, and they prepared to ask what they believed would be a few routine, questions. What happened next would transform Tanner Horner from a potential witness into the primary suspect in the disappearance of 7-year-old Athena Strand. Oh, me again. You guys are killing me here. After the break, we'll follow the massive search effort.
We're in Act 3.
As darkness settled over Wise County on November 30th, 2022, what had begun as family's desperate search quickly transformed into a large-scale missing child investigation. Deputies from the Wise County Sheriff's Office established a command post near the Strand property. Additional agencies were called in, fire departments, Texas game wardens, search and rescue teams, and volunteers all converged on Paradise. For investigators, The first several hours of any missing child investigation are critical. Every minute that passes changes the possibilities. A child who has wandered away can become injured, evidence can disappear, witnesses' memories begin to fade. If an abduction has occurred, every passing mile widens the search area. At this point, investigators still had no definitive evidence that Athena had been abducted. They had to consider every possibility.
Neighbors grabbed flashlights and ATVs. Drone operators searched from above. Search dogs were brought in. Fields, creeks, roadways, wooded areas. Every location that could realistically hide a frightened 7-year-old child was searched. Parents across North Texas were following updates online. Many stopped what they were doing to share Athena's photograph. Social media filled with one simple message: help bring Athena home. Hope was still very much alive. No one knew the truth yet.
Investigators begin constructing a timeline. Who had seen her, when, who entered the property, who left, what vehicles had been there. One detail immediately stood out. Earlier that afternoon, a package had been delivered. Every package delivered by a major shipping company leaves behind records: delivery time, GPS location, driver assignment, vehicle information. Investigators contacted the contractor responsible for that delivery route. The assigned driver was identified as 31-year-old Tanner Horner. At first, Horner was simply someone who had been at the property. Nothing more, nothing less. But investigators knew they needed to speak with him.
Commercial delivery drivers become important witnesses more often than people realize. They spend their days driving through neighborhoods. They see homes, vehicles, people walking, children playing outside. Sometimes they become the last known person to see someone alive. Investigators hoped Horner might have seen Athena after making the delivery. Maybe he noticed another vehicle. Maybe he remembered someone nearby. At that moment, he wasn't necessarily the suspect. He was someone who might help find the missing girl.
While detectives worked, efforts to searching continued throughout the night. Search grids expanded, helicopters assisted where it was possible. Officers continued interviewing family members to verify timelines. This is standard procedure in every missing child investigation. Investigators have to eliminate possibilities before they can focus on one. That means confirming where everyone was, when they had gotten there, when they left, what they saw, and whether anyone noticed something unusual. By the morning on December 1st, Athena had been missing for nearly one full day. The search continued on, but investigators were beginning to focus more attention on the FedEx delivery.
That package suddenly became more important than anyone could have imagined. It wasn't just that Christmas delivery anymore. It represented a precise point in time. Someone had arrived, someone had interacted with the property, and someone had driven away. Investigators needed to know exactly what happened during those few minutes, and they were needing to speak with Tanner Horner.
Detectives located Tanner on December 2nd, but then they had already begun reviewing information connected to his delivery route. Investigators wanted answers to several straightforward questions. How long had Horner been at the Strand property? Where did he go afterwards? Did he remember seeing her? Could he account for every stop that he made? Those questions would soon become more significant. When investigators began speaking with Horner, they noticed inconsistencies. His explanations changed, his timeline shifted. The story wasn't filling evidence they had already collected.
Modern commercial delivery vehicles aren't just simply trucks anymore. They have GPS tracking, electronic route logs, internal cameras, external cameras, audio recording systems, telematics that record movement. Those systems are designed to protect drivers and companies, but sometimes they also protect the truth. Investigators quickly realized Horner's vehicle contained information that could either support or simply contradict his version of events.
So I have some
Do you want me to continue this part real fast before you pull those up?
Sure.
Okay. As detectives continued questioning him, Horner eventually admitted that Athena had been inside his delivery vehicle. That admission dramatically changed the investigation. It confirmed what investigators had begun to fear. She had not wandered away. She had left the property inside Horner's truck. Law enforcement immediately shifted from searching for a missing child to attempting to recover her as quickly as possible. Time mattered more than ever.
So I have some footage here played on the inside of his GPS truck. This is after the killing took place. He stopped at a Love's gas station there, and he was cleaning up because this was after he had already disposed of her. And he called his girlfriend at the time to tell him he ate a hamburger at a little hole in the wall gas station, and he thinks it made him sick. He threw up in the truck. And then he called his boss to tell him he might want to give him the same truck again tomorrow. So, anyone else wouldn't have that truck. So watch this. It's very chilling footage too, by the way. This is shortly after it had happened. And, there's something in here that is really disturbing too. Over on the passenger side is Athena's backpack too as well.
Sorry, I accidentally turned on the freaking, what did I call it?
So did you eat that hamburger today?
Yeah.
Wow, they came up fast.
No, I ate it for lunch today.
Okay. So, are you on your way home?
I'm on my way back to the station.
Okay. Well, I need for you to stop at, I have some free toilet paper.
Day 3 for the day.
Okay, last thing I heard was toilet paper. What?
Albertsons. They don't say it.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Because it kind of smells like barf in here. It kind of, I guess I just ate. Drunk tomorrow, because it kind of smells like barf in here. It kind of, I guess I just ate something bad earlier. But I kind of threw up in the back of the truck, which I'm still good to work tomorrow, don't worry. But I did eat something that didn't agree with me, and it kind of stinks now.
Okay.
I'm
Did
just,
is there a way to wash it out?
I just stopped at Love's, and I used some paper towels and some sanitizer spray.
Well, see what you can do quickly to clean it up. I'll let Chase know.
Oh, no, I mean, I already cleaned it up. I just got done cleaning it up.
Alright, we'll bring something tomorrow to kind of spray it down, but yeah, we'll stick it back in that truck.
Yeah, it smells bad. I got rid of the throw up. I couldn't get rid of the smell.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. I hope you're feeling better.
Oh, no, after I threw up, I felt a lot better. I was feeling a little bit nauseous all day. but
Well,
clearly I got rid of one of those.
I appreciate you knocking out the route.
So yeah, as you can see in there, that's he's calling his boss and telling him, hey, I got sick, puked in my truck. You might want to give me the same truck tomorrow. Pretty much bullshit, is all that he's doing. Anyways.
One of the heartbreaking realities of this investigation is that Athena's family still didn't know what detectives were learning. While investigators pieced together Horner's movements, her family continued hoping she would come home. They were still praying for that miracle. The investigators, however, were rapidly uncovering a very different story.
After further questioning, Horner agreed to direct investigators to a location in Wise County. Officers followed him. That drive would begin an end to one search and begin a different search. If it was there, investigators located her. For her family, the hope had carried them through nearly 2 days of searching came to a devastating end. The case was no longer a missing child investigation. It had become a homicide investigation.
From that moment forward, everything changed. Crime scene investigators documented the area. Evidence technicians photographed each detail. Forensic teams carefully collected anything that might later be used in court. Detectives also secured Horner's delivery vehicle. Every recording, the GPS records, every electronic log, and every piece of physical evidence. All of it would become part of the prosecution's case. It would eventually be shown to a jury more than 3 years later.
Well, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
I don't know. Tell us.
I'm going to tell you right now. I would like to.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Ooh.
I think I would like to play a game. So,
Yeah, let's lighten it up.
here we go. Let's lighten it up a little bit, everybody. That's right. It's time to play a little murder trivia here on the Murder Podcast Show. As we do every Saturday night, we ask you a series of 4 questions. The person who has the most correct questions at the end of the game show wins absolutely fucking nothing. That's right, not a thing.
Gavel says so.
I love my
There you go.
gavel.
We should just change your nickname to the Gavel.
No, yes.
No,
So,
yes.
that's right.
It'll be interesting to see how many people actually came back in the chat now.
It looks like there's only 2.
Yeah, I know, right?
Everyone else left.
No one's here to judge, okay, guys? Okay?
Yeah.
Time for a little bit of... If you're in the chat, let us know if you're ready for some murder trivia. Come on, fire in the hole. Let us know if you're ready for some murder trivia, because we are going to fire away with it right now. What serial killer spent part of his prison sentence recording hundreds of hours of talking books for blind people? We have A, Ed Kemper, B, Ed Gein, C, Charles Manson, and D, Jeffrey Dahmer. That's right. So, what serial killer spent part of his prison sentence recording hundreds of hours of talking books for blind people? Ed Kemper, Ed Gein, Charles Manson, or Jeffrey Dahmer?
I feel like it was A.
All right, and the answer is, well, we have David said D, Lackadaisy said Kemper,
I said Kemper too.
and Unsafe said no clue, but once again, I'm just going to pick A.
I'm going A.
The answer is A, Ed Kemper. Congratulations to everybody who got it right in the chat.
Yeah,
That
See?
is cool.
Unsafe, that worked out great. You
Ed
just
Kemper
picked it and
his 6'9" butt and his
300.
I think he had like a 145 IQ or something.
Yeah.
He was an intelligent,
Yes.
massive human being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I didn't even know that answer.
Question
Yeah.
number 2.
Well, there you go.
What California killer worked as an active police officer and actually helped assist and investigate his own break-ins? A. Ted Bundy, B. Randy Kraft, C. Dennis Rader, or D. Joseph D'Angelo?
I know this answer. That was some good communicating.
All right, everybody. We have Lackadaisy says C. Dennis Rader, also known as BTK. Unsafe says C as well, Dennis Rader.
No.
And let's see if we can get Mr. David to give his response, aka Google there.
Give him another Jeopardy minute.
Another Jeopardy minute. We don't get that here. The answer is D. Joseph D'Angelo.
Yeah, Joseph D'Angelo was the Golden State Killer. actually.
Really?
Dennis
Yes.
Rader, actually, he was not in California.
No, Dennis
No.
Rader was.
It was over in Kansas or Arkansas or some lands, Kansas.
Okay, Kansas. Oh, man. Good old Kansas, where, Toto was.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Next question.
Toto, the band?
Oh,
What
the dog.
What
love
3
Africa.
serial killers listed below regularly played bridge together while housed in San Quentin? We have A. Charles Manson, B. William Bonin, C. Randy Kraft, or D. Lawrence Bittker. Bittaker. There's actually 3 of them here. Which 3 here out of those 4
So is it A, C, and D, B, D, and C, A, B,
played
and
bridge
C?
together?
Only one of them is not part of the bridge crew.
Correct.
I don't know the answer. I figured it out.
Manson,
Ooh.
Randy, and Lawrence, says Lackadaisy. The answer is B, C, and D. William Bonin, Randy Kraft, and Lawrence Bittaker.
I figured Manson would be in
B, C, and
solitary.
D.
Oh,
Brandon's thinking over there with the 3 thinking faces. Brandon, welcome in.
Welcome.
I don't think Manson was in San Quentin.
No,
No. I don't think. Maybe he was. I don't know.
all but A. Yeah, that
that
was
was
right.
right.
Yeah, unsafe. You got it right. All but A.
Doo-doo-doo.
Heck yeah. Last
Mario
question.
Star.
Last question. What percentage of serial killers originate from the United States? A, 25%, B, 50%, C, 76%, or D, 80%?
That is an oddly specific number.
Unsafe says C, 76%. Brandon says A, 25%. And
C.
the answer is C, 76%.
I said it was an
Unsafe.
oddly specific number.
Yeah,
Unsafe.
you did the only one divisible, not divisible by 25. I mean,
I heard
well,
my.
I guess 80 isn't either, but they're all round numbers except for the
I was-
76.
I was feeling the.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us for another night here on the Murder Trivia on the Murder Podcast Show. I think we have a winner.
It's unsafe, isn't it?
Unsafe.
Unsafe?
The analyst won. Unsafe. Unsafe, congratulations. You have won absolutely fucking nothing.
Big round of applause. No, I was sitting here doing the Jeopardy boom boom thing, and my finger hit this and hit down and went wham really
So,
hard, and I bruised my
You
fingernail.
smashed your own finger on your desk and your...
And I was bruised.
Oh.
I'm not sure where any of this is going, but
I hurt myself while we were playing murder trivia.
Jeopardy.
How many people out there in the chat have injured themselves during trivia? That's a good question for you.
I don't think
All
any that never happens. Yell, thank you. I'm so honored. Hey,
Oh, we're so excited for you.
you're welcome.
Hey.
You're welcome. Thank you for playing. Thank you for being here and being the analyst. Enjoy the nothing, Lackadaisy says. Enjoy the nothing.
Hey.
Unsafe if you want to stop by when you get a chance and collect your prize.
We
yeah.
actually have the keys to your nothing here in the studio. If you want to stop by and grab those.
Yeah.
Also-
You're going to have to pay taxes, though.
Lackadaisy is Crafty Corner by Laura is currently crafting us a new creation for the studio.
Oh, yeah. It's
It's gonna be
it's
amazing.
a thing. It's a thing in the stuff. It really is.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right, Chris.
Huh.
Just wait until you see it.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Alrighty. Continuing on here
You
with
gotta-
the Athena Strand story.
You gotta have people like actually like asking you to make Jimothy's.
I need a
I'm not
Jimothy.
doing this. I'm not.
Lackadaisy.
I'm not doing this.
If you can figure out how to make me a cute Jimothy,
I am so tired of hearing
please.
about
I
this
bet
stupid Jimothy
I bet
crap.
if you advertise this up in Seattle or in Washington to create Jimothy's for people.
I am
Actually,
so
I
tired
just
of
need
this
you to make me a
Jimothy.
Jimothy that will hold on to my microphone so we can try and get Washington to like really like us.
I'm so tired of this. Anyways,
so crabby about the raccoon.
Jimothy's
I don't know why.
adjourned.
Because you know why? It's too close to Timothy.
Okay. Anyways,
He gets more
carry
hits
on.
on Instagram. That's why.
Oh,
Is there going to be an afterlife tonight? Do you want one, Brandon? I don't know. You
Yeah.
tell me.
Nah,
You
not
tell me.
tonight.
I'm old, okay? I'm old and fat. Anyways, continuing on.
it's
Go ahead.
your turn.
Oh, that's great. I'll look into it. Don't look into that stupid thing.
Thank you.
Okay. We're at body camera, huh?
Insert interview.
Insert interview. Insert interview.
From like one of the investigators' clips where they're doing the interrogations and stuff. Or we can skip that one. or
Yes.
whatever.
So what I'm going to play now is I've got an interrogation clip. I'm not going to play the whole thing. What's crazy about this is I want you to watch, and then I'm going to have Criminology Chris kind of break down language of his body during this too. And what's crazy about this is during this interrogation, he's literally focused on one thing, which is really disturbing and messed up. And I noticed it during this too. And I watched this whole entire trial. I know, yeah, shocker. When it all went down. And I noticed it during the trial too, is he's focused on one entire thing. And I'm going to play this here. And we'll see if you guys can catch on. And then after that, we'll see if Criminology Chris knows. Because
Yeah.
he's good at that stuff. So give me 1 second. And
Leave it to me. I'm not
somebody
as,
speak while I bring it up.
I'm not as overly connected to the court TV as you seem to be.
I have a slate.
So,
Don't talk
this
to
is-
me.
Slate.
Okay,
This is new to me. This is new.
here we go. Here it is. Some of the interrogation with Tanner Horton.
You mean Horner?
Whatever, Horton's Coffee.
Oh, you did the same thing.
What's that? Oh, you did the same thing?
Yeah.
That's an habit of mine. I got caught this week. Broke the sand on top of it, so
Oof.
it gets to hurt sometimes.
I do that because as a drummer, like, you can see scars from years and years of playing drums where I just like busted my fingers on freaking snare drum.
Do you see any other doctors, Tanner?
For him, it's weird because when I started getting back on my medication about 7-8 months ago, I'm guessing, like what ended up happening was I was going through like a suicidal episode, right? And instead of leaving my son here without his father, what I wanted to do was get right.
Get some help.
So initially I went to Millwood to, because that's where I originally got information and all that stuff. And they said they had this outpatient thing called iCare. So I went through them, and they helped me get back on my meds and all that stuff.
So let me go back a little bit. Do you care if I get to know you a little bit better? Just real quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's just literally start about. And I'm not gonna interrupt you. I'm gonna let you do your thing. I just want to know, Tanner, where did you grow up? Where were you born? What did you do? Where'd you go to high school? All that stuff.
What I would say, I would be speechless. I took away something from someone. I already have something here. Oh, that was gel, I guess. All I want is just to spend one last Christmas with my son, and I'll tell you everything. Like, all while I'm...
Ted, you got distracted and you didn't answer my question. I said, are you remorseful for what you did?
I'm a father.
Tell me about that. Are you hurting inside for Athena?
I'm hurting for her, I'm hurting for her family. But even if this was some random person, I'd still be hurting for this child.
Well, what would you want to say? If her mom and dad were here right now, what would you want to say to them?
I bet they'll leave this video with you our questions, by the way.
What's that?
Is there a sliver of a chance?
Hang on, Tanner. I told you that. I'm not going to promise you anything. That's way above my head. And I'm going to shoot you straight just like I want you to shoot me straight. I don't think there's that possibility. Now, is there a possibility for you to receive equipment and things to make videos for your son and things like that? I believe so. I believe that may be a possibility. Obviously, you're going to get to talk to your family. There'll be a time and place for that.
I mean, I have a lot of rights that go along with my own family. Like, you've probably seen what that backyard looks like. My grandmother's been telling me she needs that cleaned up for over a decade, and if I'm on like house arrest, something like that, I'd be able to right those wrongs. If I was on house arrest, I'd be able to actually give my son a Christmas. I'd be able to, you know what I mean?
Tanner, where'd you come up with this idea? Is this your idea or just something you saw someone else or somebody tell you?
I pray about it.
Pray about it. God speak to you? And he said this is what...
All right. Yes, unsafe. Zero remorse, and all he cares about is himself. And one other thing in there that all he cared about. Wanting to give his son a Christmas.
Right.
If I could get 1 month, he says, and it might be in a different part in there, if I could just have 1 month, I'll make all the wrongs right. I'll tell you everything. Put me on house arrest and just give me a month with my son so he has a Christmas.
Yeah, you just took the life of a innocent little girl, and you're worried about your kid getting a Christmas.
Yeah.
That's what you're worried about.
Yeah. No, no remorse at all.
Right. What wrongs? I mean, to be honest, like he sees like his financial issues and like I guess his living situation was very shitty. So like, but he views that as being more of an issue than what he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a Jimothy on the way to the studio.
That's great. But it's wild. And he even asked him, yeah, you took someone else's Christmas with their daughter. So that's just it.
Exactly.
You took their daughter's Christmas away, delivered her Christmas gift, one of them, and all you're worried about is giving your son a good Christmas? Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, it gives a shit about your kid. Like, I mean, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
Seriously, I mean, and not only that, but you took away every Christmas for her for the rest of her life. Her parents every Christmas for the rest of their lives. I mean,
Yeah. And like you said, you said you're going to make all the wrongs a right. Dude, this is never going to be right.
you can't correct that.
Yeah, you can't.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like you can clone her.
Yeah, correct.
No.
And he claims it's in some of the video footage and stuff, but trying to pick through specifically where it's at is a lot because his interrogation is a lot. You
And
think
we're
his,
going to get into it.
You think his brain was scrambled eggs? Yeah, I would.
Well,
that's putting it away.
he had a lot of issues.
Yeah.
I mean, from being a kid and growing up, and the way he grew up, and the things he was diagnosed with. I mean, he was not
Exactly unsafe.
a clear-headed fella.
He didn't even need to be
Around
near his kid, anyways. If he can do what he did, yeah.
Yeah,
He doesn't even deserve to be a dad.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, shouldn't
Yeah.
be allowed to contact
After,
anybody.
Isn't it after all of this came to light and the trial and everything, there was some things that came out of the woodwork from other girls of the shit that he did?
Yeah, so there was 2 girls that did end up testifying on the stand, and he had raped both of them, and they were underage at the time, and one of them, I believe,
Was 16.
was still, because they had the view of them blurred during the trial. You couldn't see them.
Mhm.
And they testified against him. Now, they didn't go and report it because I looked up Tanner's background and his record, and that was never reported. They didn't take
Right.
him because they feared him, they said.
Well, honestly, if you look at those videos and the way he is, you see, if you look at those eyes, it's like there is not even a sense of I am a human being and I'm not supposed to do this shit. It's like I'm just going to go out there and do whatever the heck I feel like.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it looked like in him.
And we'll get into something that he tries to specifically say with his brain. We'll get into it. I'm pretty sure.
As long as it's not a I love my brain moment.
No. But he says he has an alter ego personality, another person inside of him, and his name is Zero.
We might get into that. I don't know if I
he
pulled
says
that.
he says
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly, Daisy. What brave girls for testifying. But yeah, he claims this other person in his head, Zero. And he tries to, it's crazy because in some of these interrogations that he does, he tries to actually switch personalities and say that it's Zero talking. He tries to fool these police, and you can tell that it's so damn fake, it's not even funny. It's just like, what the hell? But he tries to talk saying that, and then the cops go back and forth because they want to act like they're playing into it to kind of keep him pushing out more, stuff.
Right.
And they're like, am I talking to Zero right now, or am I talking to Tanner? And he goes back and forth, but it's just like, you see it and you're just like, dude, this is freaking ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listening to investigators year later. Yeah. I choked on an ice cube.
A what?
Ice Cube.
Sorry. No.
Oh, unsafe.
Put it back.
Unsafe. He brought the horn back. I don't
It's
know
back.
if you forgot
Put it
about the
back in
horn, but he
retirement.
brought the horn back.
Retirement.
I thought choking on an ice cube.
Thanks.
Oh,
I should've
she's
done it
gonna-
when you smacked your finger on.
Unsafe's going to be happy in the chat now with that stupid friggin' horn's back. Anyways.
Listening to investigators years later, one thing became clear. Cases like this are solved through hundreds of individual decisions. One detective notices a timestamp, another reviews surveillance, someone requests the GPS records, someone interviews a witness one more time. No single piece solves the case. It is the accumulation of evidence that reveals the truth.
We're also going to play part of the Wise County Sheriff's Office press briefing following Athena's recovery. It provides important insight of how investigators approached the case and how quickly events unfolded once Tanner became the focus. That's pretty much what we just played.
No, that's the one where they're at the actual sheriff's office. The guy is standing there and you can see the tears and the way it affects the whole entire community when they retrieve her.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I
there's
don't
a
have
whole,
that footage.
It's okay.
Just
So
pretend we played
I've,
it.
I've seen
There you
it,
go.
and it is, you can tell that this community was extremely affected by this.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of those, oh, it's a child, we're going to give a press conference, blah, blah, blah. You can see the way the sheriff is talking, the way that everybody is, that it was a very heartbreaking.
Well,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
And under the circumstances, I mean, like, you know, it could have been, yeah. I mean, all these people, it's terrifying. It could have been yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Now
like,
we're
yeah.
on 5.
so it's petrifying.
By the time investigators sat down with Tanner, they had already begun assembling a timeline that extended far beyond the Strand property. They knew Horner had been assigned the FedEx contractor delivery to that residence. They knew approximately when he got there, they knew when he left, and they knew that Athena disappeared during the same window of time. At first, detectives approached Horner as they would any potential witness. Their goal was simple: gather information, verify timelines, determine whether he had seen Athena or noticed anything unusual while making that stop. But as the interview progressed, investigators began comparing Horner's statements with information they already had collected. As is common in major investigations, detectives weren't relying on a single answer. They were comparing every statement against physical evidence, electronic records, and witness accounts. That methodical process would later become one of the prosecution's strongest themes during the sentencing proceedings. This wasn't a case built on speculation, it was built on evidence. Evidence that prosecutors argued proved Tanner Horner's responsibility beyond a reasonable doubt.
One thing that is often misunderstood about police interviews is that detectives rarely know every answer before they begin asking those questions. Instead, they allow a person's account to develop naturally. When they compare those statements with the facts they've already verified, if details don't match, investigators ask more questions. If the timeline changes, they document them. New information emerges, they test it against the evidence. It's a deliberate process designed to separate fact from fiction. In this case, investigators continued gathering information while simultaneously examining Horner's delivery vehicle, route information, and electronic records. All those pieces came together that investigators rapidly evolved.
So yeah, we already played some of the recording interviews there. One thing that they did that became very useful with this is there was a contractor's van that actually told detectives at first that they remember seeing Athena get into that truck, FedEx truck.
There was contractors there?
It was like on the street or something, and it was a van. I forget what color van they said, but I think it was like a red van. And they had said they remember seeing a little girl get into the truck. That is what started investigators to look into Tanner. They went through a lot of in-dash cam footage because those trucks all have cameras inside of them, and they're recording all the time. And I have a picture here that they found at one point. It's very disturbing. But this is where, when they saw this on the camera of the truck, they knew that he had officially taken her when they spotted this. So give me a second here and I will bring it up for you. So as you can see in the dash cam, the camera on the inside of the truck here, Athena is standing in the doorway of the truck, looking at him. And it's very disturbing. But at this point is when they knew they had their person. And you can tell she is just frightened. And he is just driving.
The way he looks is like he's singing a song.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just remember listening to some of the audio recordings.
Yes. And they're very heartbreaking. I remember hearing some of them too, but they're very heartbreaking.
Yeah, we're not
Um,
gonna play that. Hey, we sent you something real fast on your phone for this.
No.
You want to keep going? It's like
Yeah.
9:15, and we still have a whole bunch to go through.
A lot.
A
Is-
lot.
Do we not?
We still have trial to get into and confession and that. We could do that next week and do the trial.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Because hopefully next week we don't have any technical difficulties.
Okay.
That's up to you.
Yeah, that's fine. What does everybody want to do? I don't care.
Do you guys
Doesn't
want
matter
us,
to me.
Do you guys want us to keep going to the
Yeah, do you guys want
trial,
us to
or
keep-
you want us to stop it and do a part 2 and make it longer next week?
We're seeing what the fans want to do.
Because there is still a ton of stuff that we can cover, especially the different stories he was telling, more of the interviews that we can replay, all of those court records, the trial, the confession, where he's at now, the jury, everything. We've got a lot still. There's like,
It
Well,
probably should be.
Yeah, we can, since we had the technical difficulties with the YouTube and all that and had to restart the live and all that, unsafe, I agree with what you said right there. I just want to pick that sweet baby up and save her.
I just want to hug her.
Yeah.
I want to
She-
hug her and I want to take her.
She
home.
seemed like she was a sweetheart, and the
This-
whole pink thing and,
There is the cutest picture of her with her hair done in like these little bubble braids. And you can tell that she was ornery or was getting ready to be ornery in it just by the little, like, it was like the little like smile with the like down eyes, like, okay, I'm going to get myself in trouble and I want to do it.
Yeah.
She just looks so sweet.
I'm gonna finish out this section that we're on right here real
Okay.
quick. So
It's the when we come back.
So, oh yeah, it's the as we come back. And then you already read your part.
I did.
So, as the investigation continued, Horner eventually directed law enforcement to Athena. That moment marked the end of a search and the beginning of the homicide investigation. Detectives secured that spot. Crime scene investigators
Wait,
documented.
where are you at?
I don't know. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and call it for the night. Apparently, technology and me tonight are not getting along, but it's cool. It's fine. It happens. I don't know. Just leave me alone. It's fine. It's just one of those moments. It's all good, though. Anyways, we're going to end part 1 here tonight, and then part 2, we will be back next week, same time and stuff. We will get into all the court and the records and different things like that.
The trial, the verdict.
The
all of
trial. And I actually want to play when her mom took the stand too, which was really cool because her mom stayed really strong and
Her
calm and
mom
collective during
it.
it.
Is
So
a bad ass.
I don't understand how you do that. as a
It-
parent.
standing
that's tough.
50 feet from
That's
them,
just so
Mhm.
yeah.
I couldn't do it. I would at that point
No, I couldn't.
put me
either.
away for life. I don't care
And I
at that
liked-
point.
I liked how her hair started too, with like the little pink highlights, and then she just went full go on the pink. It was so cool.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that next week.
So, anyways, guys, we do appreciate everybody join in every single week, and we appreciate everybody skipping around with us for our YouTube technical difficulty.
Yeah.
And we will see you next week, and I'm going to have Jackie take us out of here.
Same crime time, same crime place. See ya.